The National Identification Authority (NIA) has opened its portal again for mass recruitment since they had to do another Ghana card mass registration, especially for children between the ages of 6 to 14. In this video, we are going to talk about how to apply, but before that, we will talk about the basic requirements, and also we will talk about the educational qualification you need before you can apply. Then we will talk about the required documents you need before you can apply. And last but not the least, we will talk about the positions available so that you can apply easily. So this is Great Filippo. If this happens to be your first time here, please hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to like this video as well. Now let's dive in. To start with, we are beginning with the basic requirements you need before you can apply. And the first one is, of course, you need to be a Ghanaian before you can apply. And you have to be a Ghana card bearing member. And the last but not the least, you must be 18 years or above before you can apply. Now let's talk about the educational qualifications. To apply for these positions, you need to have at least WASSCE or SSCE. That's the minimum entry requirement. So you need to have at least SSCE or WASSCE. If you're having diploma, degree and others, it is your own advantage, but the minimum requirement is SSCE or WASSCE. And also let's talk about the required documents you need for your application. So the first one is you need a valid Ghana card which was issued by the NIA, and also you need a CV or resume, before you can apply. And also you need your academic certificate to prove that you have completed either WASSCE or SSCE, or you have a diploma or you have a degree. You need your academic certificate to prove that. And last but not the least, you need a passport size picture to apply for these positions. So let's talk about the available positions. There are 5 positions available you can apply. And the first one is Technical Support Officer. The second one is Commissioner of Oaths. The third one is Card Verification Officer. The fourth one is Mobile Registration Workstation Operator. And the last but not the least is Registration Officer. The deadline for the registration is 22nd March 2026. So you need to apply before 22nd March. Now let's get into it and let me show you how you can apply. Okay, so open your preferred browser and then you're going to type recruitment.nia.gov.gh. Okay, so just scroll down and then click on register now over here and then give it some few seconds to load. Once you get here, you're going to type our Ghana card number in the space above. Then you scroll down and then you click on activate camera, this one. You click on it and then you allow the browser to access your camera. So allow, and then it's going to open your camera. So you point it at your face, then you click on capture image like this. Let me retake it. I was talking. Okay, once you are done inputting your Ghana card number over here and taking your image, just click on verify identity. So it is asking of our phone number, so you just input it over here. You make sure the phone number is close to you because an OTP will be sent to you. So let me input my phone number over here. Okay, so an OTP have been sent. So let me confirm it over here. Okay, it's here. So it is saying. Then once you are done inputting the OTP, just tap on verify OTP. Okay, now we have to create a password for our account. So you just type your preferred password over here and then you confirm it below here. So let me type my password. Once you are done typing your password, just tap on create password. And then my account have been created successfully. So before I can apply, I need to sign in. So I'm going to type my Ghana card number here and then I'll type my password also here. Okay, once you're done typing your password, just tap on sign in. Then it will give you a profile to fill. So it is asking of our surname, and our four names. That's our first name. Then it will ask of your gender. If you're a male, just choose male. If you're a female, just choose female. And then you check if your Ghana card details is correct. Then you scroll down and confirm your date of birth and also your phone number. If they are correct, just scroll down and then input your email over here. So my email is, then you select your region over here. So I'm in Ashanti region, so I'm just going to select Ashanti over here. Then it is asking, are you currently employed? Okay, so I skipped one step. It is asking of our district, so I'm in Central. Okay, and it is asking below here, are you currently employed? If you are employed, just choose yes, and if you are not, just choose no. I'm not employed, so I'm just going to click on update profile. Okay, so our profile have been updated successfully, so let's go ahead and then start our application process. So you just click on the three dashes at our top right hand side over here, then click on positions. That's the first one, positions, then allow it to load. So as I told you, there are 5 positions over here, so you just go through and select your preferred position. So for my case, I want the technical support officer. There are others too here, so you just go through and select your preferred one. So once you get your preferred one, click on the apply now, and then you read through the duties and the responsibilities. So there are duties and responsibilities over here. Just read through. Once you are done, tap on apply for this position. It will take you to this menu and it's asking of my highest level of education. So I'm just going to select bachelor's degree and field of study. Then scroll down and it's asking of the institution. So I'm just going to type the school I completed. Okay, so the start date of the institution I completed, you input it over here, and the date you completed also over here. Once you are done filling these parts, just click on next to continue. It's asking of your CV, then it is asking of your highest certificates, and it is asking of your other certificates if you have. That one is optional, but for the first two, they are mandatory. So let me upload my CV. So just click on upload file. Okay, so let's click on choose file to upload our CV. The CV is over here. So before you start the process, make sure your details are or your documents are intact, and make sure they are all in PDF format. As you can see, if they are in docs or any other formats, you can't upload it unless it is in the PDF format. And the second one is upload your highest certificate. So I'm just going to click on upload, and then I'll upload this one over here. And once it is uploaded, you can see the file name below the choose file and others, which is optional too. You can choose to neglect that one. So let me upload my URC. And once you are done uploading these documents, just tap on the next and just go through and check if the details here is correct. And the last question is, are you available to move from region to another region? If yes, tap yes, and if no, just choose no. Then you scroll down and then you choose declaration and agreement. Just take it. If you read and you agree with them, then you take it and then you click on submit. If you don't agree, then that means you can't continue. So once you agree, then you tap on submit and you are done. For more opportunities like this, I will be happy if you subscribe to this channel and also you like this video. This is Great Filippo. Before we leave, don't forget to stay active and stay connected. Until we meet again.